I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no
What's up, guys? Master Styles here, back with another Eternal Evolution video. Before we start the video, I just want to say my Discord is now up and running. Still need a little bit of work, and I am going to start working on some spreadsheets, all of that fun stuff, to give you an incentive to actually join my Discord. So the link will be down in the pinned comments and also in the description below. So without further ado, let's get the video going. We're going to be talking about Riserris. Like I mentioned, I was planning on bringing her to Awakening 5, but you know, resources and things change. So now we're looking at Awakening 7. So first off, what would I have to do, right? Like I mentioned, I always talk about this, is you need to get her to Immortal 2, which we can, and I'll do that right now. Just for you guys, right? We'll get her to Immortal 2. I know I need to hyper evolve her. Leave me alone, okay? Leave me alone. I know. I'm going to do that, but I have to wait till the end of Twilight Lands because I don't have the resources to do that. So towards after the end of chapter 16, I'll hyper evolve her, which will give her some more attack, defense, and health, which is only going to make her better, right? So next we're gonna bring her to Awakening 7, and I don't know if I have enough to unlock those. I think I might be short. Let's see how much we have here. 400. I can't do both. I can only do one. I can only do one, and I didn't even realize that it costs so much up here. If I can only do one, which one do I do? This is very interesting. So it says, when ally Windfear hero are killed, Riserris restores 300 energy. What? To who? Her or? No, I'm going with the other one. I think the other one's better. Yeah, I'm gonna go with this one. The other one, we'll have to wait for that. I know. Listen, I didn't think I would run out of dust. And I'm also going to run into another issue that the other video which I wanted to make was taking this guy to Awakening 7. And again, I am going to make that video, but the problem is I don't have enough dust. Yeah. So... but yeah, so I might have to hold off on that. I have to check. I'll check to see if I can find some way to get some dust. I didn't really realize that, because how many times you bring in heroes to Awakening 7, that up there it costs so much. So that means that we need more ways to get dust. So let's go spin the wheel here, and then we'll hop into the PvE portion, and then obviously we'll take her into PvP. As always, I'll always say it, I'm not a fan of hunters. I'm just not. If you are, kudos to you. Comment down below, let me know why you're a fan of them, because I just don't like them. But let's do the spin here. Hopefully we get the new hero or ruler's ring. I'll take either one of them. Ooh, that was close. So I'll take the limited tickets, but I already got Riserris off of the wheel there. If you're on Facebook, you probably saw my post. So first things first, let's just get these 2 Lost Valleys out of the way, and then of course we'll check out Molten Abyss. So is she on my team over here? I don't remember. So of course we have Sinsura Marsh. I don't even have her here. We're gonna put her in here. Let's take out Res and put in... the reason why I had Res in there was because I want to do this as quick as possible. So we'll put her in there, and this should be fairly quick. And I was manualing Rebecca. I told you I want this to be as quick as possible. Let's see what she does here. She does have a lot of marks on them. One thing I'm thinking is the prototype. I actually need to look at that real quick. Let's see. I want to see it. That was quick. 12 seconds. Always fast there. I want to see something real quick. Let me look at this prototype here. Is it energy? And it is energy and hunter. So it says ally energy and hunter heroes shall inflict 36% bonus damage to enemies inflicted with debuffs. So there's that. I was just looking at these, and there's also this one right here. Let's see what this one says. We pull it up. We'll go to 6. When an allied energy or hunter inflict damage to the same targets 3 times in a row with their skill, the damage received by the enemy shall be increased by 25% for 8 seconds. This effect can only be triggered once every 15 seconds. So 25% or because she automatically does it. Yeah, I think this would be better. I think so. So we're gonna run this one. I'm gonna try this one because now that it seems like she puts that debuff on everybody, if I was reading that correctly. So nope, Reds is fine. I took him out too prematurely. Let's use Arcadia in here. Oh, she's already in there. I wasn't even paying attention. Let's just run some hunters and take this out and do this one. Let's see if that helps. Let's see how it goes here. It should be quick. It should be. I don't see why not. But the key here with her, you definitely want to get her to EX30. Because then once she dies, it'll make her damage increase. And again, I think fade out maybe. Like maybe with fade out in terms of gearing. So there, that is very quick. Not my fastest time, which is 13 seconds, but that's fairly quick. I told you guys we need higher levels in these Lost Valleys so we can get more rewards and all of that fun stuff, right? So actually, we'll go over to gearing because I know you guys are probably like, what gears are you running on her? Unleash with Zephyr because I have a lot of attack speed on her, and that's the key. You want to have high attack speed on her. I think she has over close to maybe 900. We'll look at that in a second. So there's 2 other things that's left. Panda, yes, Panda there, and also not here, not there yet, just quite yet. Molten Abyss. So we'll try Molten Abyss after the Panda and see how she does versus Panda, because that's one of the bottlenecks for a lot of people if you're struggling with this. Hunters, that's the key. Hunters are the key to beating this Panda here. So I'm actually gonna switch over. I'm gonna try to see which one helps me clear here. That's 36% versus the 25 with the other one has the cooldown. Obviously if you have other hunter prototypes, but it's only him. Another one is this one. This is more for like PvP, but you have to have more than one target. I don't really run this one here. It does give the additional attack speed. Vaz and Rebecca are pretty much maxed out in terms of how much attack speed they need, so that's not really going to help too much. Well, I'm actually going to try out this prototype here and see how it does. I haven't done this yet, so I don't know how they're gonna do, so we'll see. Hyper evolving her is going to make her so much better. So let's see how we do here. Rebecca's almost dead. She should get that big heal, and here we go. So the marks on him, and does it stack? That's a good question, because you see how it has 2 debuffs. Is it going to make it better? So let's see here. Problem with this one, again, it's the damage output. If you can't do enough damage, you're probably gonna struggle. And that's kind of what I noticed with Panda here. It's like, I don't know, is it his defense or critical damage? Something about him just makes it so hard for you to kill him. and it doesn't look like that one's making that much of a difference because we're behind. We need to be under 1 billion before we get to 30 seconds. If not, we're not going to be able to kill him. And I don't think we'll be able to one-shot him. I just don't know. And I don't have space for Arcadia. So I think we need another hunter in here. Yeah, we're not going to do it. It's going to be close. I'm looking at that seconds, but it's going to be very close. And Rebecca at EX30 definitely help, and we're short. See? We're short 300 million. Right. I can't add anybody else. There's no way to add anyone else. Oh, I can. Okay, I can. So now that I can add somebody else, I'm gonna bring. Actually, let me look at my hunters before I make that decision. She's not bad, but that's more for like shields. All right, I can. All right, let's see if she helps. So we take out Taryn or Fiona. All right, let's take her out. We'll slap her in and see if she makes a difference, right? Because we need an additional 300 million. Problem with this one is that big heal that you saw Rebecca got in the beginning, she won't get that. That was coming from Fiona. So let's test this out and see if Arcadia can bring that additional 300 million that we needed. I doubt it, but because now he's gonna die faster than before, you know. So Steph still can't one-shot this Panda. Hopefully it helps, because I know if I beat this, I can beat the Vanguard portion, and that's why I always get stuck here. And a lot of people get stuck here. Even the people that are in my server, they tend to get stuck. They are not at a level to get past this point right here. And let's see here. He's about to die actually. So it's pretty much over. They're not gonna be able to stop them. And yeah, she's gonna come back to life, which is not going to help. And yeah. I'm gonna try Fiona and see if that makes a difference. Let's try Fiona. He will get, but that takes a lot for him to get that additional, what do you call that? Invincibility. It takes a lot for him to get that. Again, with him up front. Oh, actually another thing too. Rebecca could go up front and she could jump back. Yeah, actually, let me do that. Because the bonus there, I forgot about that. Sorry about that. Because now Arcadia gets an additional 10% attack. There we go. Okay, let's see if this will do it. If this doesn't do it, we get out of here. I'm not putting you guys through all that. Quick adjustments. And that's one of the things I need to start doing is more adjustments, faster adjustments. And when it comes to PvP, I'm not going to do too many fights. And here, let's see. He could stay alive a little bit. Where is his healing? I don't see it anymore. It's like it's gone now. Before he was healed, you see how that big heal, you're supposed to get an additional heal when his bird/spear does an attack. But again, he's getting knocked down way too much. And again, like I said, with the debuff being on him, it's not really helping. It's not. See, we got to the invincibility, which helps, and we're still behind anyways. We're way behind, so we're not gonna do it. We're not gonna one-shot it. We're just not. So we tried. Kadia didn't help, and he's gonna die there. I already know that. So we tried. Maybe my evolutions, my gears, whatever the case may be, Panda's still going to be a wall. I can beat it. Thing is, I'm probably gonna have to attack it because I know the limits of the people in my server. 30 billion pretty much beats out everybody, right? And I can clearly go further than that, but it's going to take a lot to get past even here. So if they have that, then kudos to them. Right, so not gonna spend too much time there. You know how it goes. Sentiment is pretty much the same when it comes to this. I have to build out these teams. Give me a second. So here we're just gonna run the hunters, and I'm only gonna do one of these because these things take too long. They take a long time. And then the jump. So we'll do that, and I think Arcadia being in range isn't bad. Let's see, support, we'll go with Miranda. I know you're probably screaming, oh, put Pierre. Pierre's in the front. Leave me alone. This one is single. We're gonna try the other one. This one here. I feel like this one might be better, but it's the same thing. It's like, I don't know. I feel like this wasn't helping, maybe. But again, once I do it later, I'll revisit that. But we're gonna go with this one because that's the good old, we'll put on Phantom Cloak. Not like it really matters. And I think this here with additional debuffs. So actually this isn't bad. There we go. Whatever the case may be. So we'll run it as always. Hopefully we can beat this stuff, because sometimes this first one here with these hunters, they're very hard to take down. So that's kind of why I have Pierre over here, because you want to increase these summoners damage because their damage is so bad. But I'll see you in a second. All right, so that wasn't bad. I thought it would take longer, but it was actually fairly quick. All right, so let's go here. Let's see what they can do. And again, with this one, the markers, you need to be at, or the timers, the time's a lot different here, so I have to figure out what point you need to be, because this is my first time attacking this. Normally with the one with 4 minutes, you need to be at 75 by the time you get to 3, and then 2 minutes 50, 25 by 3 minutes, right? Yeah, I think it's 3 minutes. I can't remember off the top of my head. But it seems like they're doing pretty well here based off of the time. And I think this one might be easier than the, what is it, Crimson Rot? Yeah, Crimson Rot. I was going to make a video about it, but what can I tell you? You know, my energy team is not pumping out that damage for me to even make a video about it, right? That's pretty bad. I was struggling with 11. So it's good to, you know, have content that you tend to struggle with. It's because, again, that'll push you to level your heroes. If it's just content you just easily breeze through, then it becomes very boring. There's no reason to push my heroes. So here, it's looking like they're going to be able to beat it. And of course, Vaz doing a lot more damage here than Rebecca, which is very interesting. And so is Riserris. Riserris is out DPSing Rebecca, and she's EX30. Rebecca is also EX30, and I think she has some decent gear on her. I need to change Rebecca's gears. Somebody pointed out that I had way too much attack on my Rebecca. Attack speed, I should say. There you go. But this one isn't that bad. Based off of this, it looks like we can beat 12 and maybe 13. Maybe 13. Yeah, I can see it. But I don't want this video to go too long. So again, Vaz is holding it down. So if you didn't get Vaz, ooh, that's tough, right? So Immortal 4 gear. Tempted. No. No, I'm just not going to. So there, as you can see, 11 wasn't as bad. We didn't end up getting the limited tickets, but that comes down to, you know, faster clearing with the hunters. Obviously you can run assassins, they do what they want to. You can run assassins, take out Arcadia, put in Fiona here, and run an assassin in here. But that's neither here and then there, because the more concerning thing for me was, can the hunters actually beat this? So I just wanted to display that. Riserris looking good in terms of damage there, which is interesting to ult DPS Rebecca in that situation. I think that is that for PvE. Next we'll hop over to PvP. And in PvP, you know, the sentiment is always the same. Let's see who we can beat. I hope I can find him here. Where is he? I don't know. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna find him. I think he got pushed all the way. No, he's number 2. Why can't I see him? Because he has that tank team that I like. Actually, he's on my friend. Oh, here he is. Perfect. So this tank team here, he has this tank team. And you know, if you watch my previous video, I think, what team was I using? And we were struggling against this. Summoners, yeah. So this is a great test. Can they beat this team? I have to use Maz here because Maz is just going to help. They're using Maz. It's only right that I use Maz. One thing I noticed about this team is that we have no commander bonus. None whatsoever. We have 2 Windfears, 2 Atlas, 2 Terrans. Piran would be a great option here because then she would trigger the additional commander bonus. We'll do this one because this is the wall, right? Ooh, they're not going to beat assassins. They're not. Don't know how they do about against vanguards. I think they'll struggle against that too, because once they get into the back line, it's pretty much over for them. Maybe put her back here. Let's put her back here. And actually what I want to try too, I want to try out that prototype and see if it helps. I know this is the better prototype, this one here. It is. But I want to see if this one helps, and we'll do 2 against him. We have to find him. But we'll do this one and then we'll try the other prototype and see if this prototype helps. Remember, Garriman jumps to the back after 12 seconds. So let's see here. The sooner we kill Panda, actually, I now remember why she was there. The reason why she was there is because Panda comes down on that side. And when she dies, she comes back to life and she gains that additional attack. So here, she went into her first death there, yeah. And let's see, she's actually doing the most damage here. They're still struggling. I just don't see them winning this. Yeah, but that prototype's not gonna help. I think that's the problem there. And again, you know, raids a lot. It's just, this tank team is just a lot. So obnoxious, so annoying. Fear don't help. Everything doesn't help. So we'll try the other prototype. That prototype there does not. I don't know if it's working correctly. So we'll do one more. I have to find him now. So give me a second here. All right, there he is. Boom. So let's try this prototype and see if it makes a difference, right? So this one has life steal built into it. So a little bit of healing ain't gonna hurt. Oh no, I forgot to remove her. Oh, see, you see where Panda is? She's supposed to be right there. She's supposed to be the one that's going to take that. Rebecca, Miranda would have survived that, but they took out Panda fairly quick there. Maybe not quick enough, but the tank team just has too much going on. Vaz up front can't take on all of that. Where is... Oh, yeah. I was wondering where Arcadia was. She would help. But if I remove Arcadia, I have to deal. Look at the how we just needed one more throw to kill. What's his name there? Ray. But no, this ain't happening. I don't even think that prototype will help. But you know who would make this team better? You know, Artemis. Artemis would just make this team so much better, but my Artemis is that one copy, so it's not gonna happen. One adjustment, I might have to take out Kara and we'll go from there. So let's see, let's try out some other teams. This is Assassins. They're not beating this. They're just not. I just don't see it. We wouldn't need the Carriolas back there, but that adjustment needs to happen. So let's make that adjustment so she'll end up dying. try out Arcadia, and then we'll move on from there. You know, told you when it comes to hunters, and obviously if you had those hunter prototypes, the bow and shield, arm shield, I forgot what that one is called. The other one that they just recently added to the game would make for a better hunter team. So again, like I said, when it comes to hunters, you need to invest a lot into them for them to actually be good. So let's see here if this helps. Panda's going to be in our back line, which is going to be horrendous. He's literally in the middle, and she's already dead from one punch. Literally, just one punch. Panda's dead, which is good. Carabin is back here just wrecking stuff, and she already died, so she's dead there, and that's the end of that, right? Yep, that's the end of it. Just can't beat it. It's just too much. Tank team too much, but we'll get them a win. We'll see. Yeah, it's pretty much over. They're not even scratching their backs. Like I said, the Maz effect doesn't really help us, but it helps them because Maz is better for tanks and vanguards, as you can see. So we'll do the last two, and let's attack Nate here. Let's check out some summoners. Nate got summoners. His summoners are awesome. His summoner is actually better than mine. I seen that he put up more points to me in endless battles, and I was surprised by that. So this one here, I'll keep. Oh yeah, and you're probably saying, why'd you put Arcadia next to Riserris? You'll have damage reduction. Yeah. I forgot about that. Excuse me on that. She gets 60. She takes 60% less damage. Maybe if you put her up front. Nah, I don't see them beating this because this is too much again. But let's see what they can do. Don't know. I see a lot of debuffs going on over there, but I don't see the damage. Where's the damage? She should be coming back to life, or she's already dead already. Okay, I thought she would come back to life. The fear, it seemed like the fear only works on the summons. That's what I'm seeing, because I don't see anybody else running back. Everybody else is in place. And yeah, that's the end of that. Arcadia's down. She's in her first death. And I thought they said that it would prioritize the summons. The summons are not even getting summoners. They're not even getting touch. They killed Masrani, but it's too late. Too late. When in doubt. Something I'm looking at. When in doubt. When in doubt. You bring out the queen, right? When in doubt, bring out the queen. No, not that one. I want to rematch with Nate. Give me a second here. Let me see if I can find Nate. Oh, he has tanks too. I don't really want to attack that. I want to rematch with Nate. Well, give me a second here. Let me try. Oh, don't need no seconds. When in doubt, bring out the queen, right? Let's see if she helps. Let's see if she makes a difference. Piran is the way to go. I wish I also had Notes to the Cosmos Lord. This is also another option here, because it works for both. In 6 seconds, and it's 20%, and then an additional be triggered at the same time. Let's try this one out. Maybe that Notes to the I think Notes is strictly energy. It should be both, but doubt this will help. I think the other one was better because of the lifesteal, but again, we're just not doing enough damage to the summons and the summoners. I think obviously if we bring another energy hero here, this would be easy, but it should be just them beating this. It shouldn't be additional help from the energy team. And Maz is dead because of what? Thing is right in our face. Yeah, they nope, doesn't help. Piran don't help. It don't help. And yeah, that's the end of that. It's over. So again, I'm trying. You see me. I'm adjusting, trying to figure out how to make this team work. And you know what the problem is. You already know. Artemis would make this so much easier and make this team flow a lot better. Maz really isn't helping. because again, Maz brings to the table that additional HP, but the additional HP is not really doing anything. So here we got 4 wind fears, and even with that, it's still not helping. I don't even think my hunter team is built focusing on wind fears based on my commander technology. So we'll go back to lifesteal, and actually I know we'll want to face for the last one, and then we'll go back to our conclusion, right? Give me a second here. All right, there he is. Boom. All right, so we'll face this last tank team here and get on about it here. So we'll go back to the older. Obviously, this one could be better. Sure, but it's a cooldown that I'm not a fan of. It's 8 seconds and can only be activated. Oh, we'll rock with the lifesteal. But again, Panda is Immortal 5, so is Thresh, and so is Wamigan. And I think Ray is Immortal and Tachikoma is Immortal. No, they're not. He's not Evangelion. So this is the final battle. Hopefully they can get a win. We switched up everything we needed to switch. Let's see if they can do it. Panda is on the other side, which is bad because I completely forgot about the throw. I forgot about that. Rebecca is down and we're gonna lose. They're in a guardian state because when what's his name dies, it goes into the guardian state, and because we don't have, what is her name? I'm going at a blank. So see there, the fear effect actually worked for 2 seconds. It's like, dude, can you kill something? Like he has a problem with killing people. Like it's like he needs one additional spear to take him out and they're dead here. It's like, it's so frustrating, right? Every time he's literally at the cusp. I wish he had execution on his ultimate. I think if he had execution on his ultimate, he would be perfect. Because every time, if you go back and look, you can see that I'm talking about Riserris. He is literally at that point where he can literally take somebody out. And it's just like, it's always one spear short. But again, I just want to see one thing. Of course, you're there for the rematch, right? I wanted to see something. Let's go down to her. Where is her? We can't see attack speed here. Why can't you see attack speed in the stats? That makes no sense. That is so weird. You can't see attack speed here. One adjustment and then that's that, right? But I'm not gonna put you through it. I'm just gonna skip over it. Let's put her back in, and the throw is going to be a problem. Yeah, so we'll skip it. Hopefully we win. Hopefully they finally get a win, and they gotta win. They did. They gotta win. Kudos to them, right? Finally got a win, man. And there, Riserris does the most damage. I feel like my issue with this team that I'm seeing is actually Rebecca. She brings that additional, barriers, but those barriers get burnt through very fast, right? Yeah, they get burnt through very fast. So again, let's close it out here. Of course, they got to win there. I'm not putting y'all through that. I'm just not. Just know that they got one. As long as they got one, that's all that matters, right? So, all in all, her going up to Awaken in 7, does it make her better? Yes, it does. Her damage is increased. Her being hyper evolved is only going to make her better. I don't have the resources for that right now. But when I do, I can either revisit it, we'll test out that Panda again, and we'll also add this one over here. And we'll revisit that because, again, Panda's going to continue to be a wall. And as I can see there, the problem with the tank team is Thresh's throw. That thing is annoying because there's no way around that unless you had Artemis. Maybe, I think Artemis can interrupt it. But I tried putting Artemis in there, and it doesn't really help. I don't know. Maybe you need to get to higher levels with your Artemis to get that interruption. I thought the interruption was automatic, but I guess you need higher levels. So sorry, I'm like my OCD is kicking in. I'm clicking on reds. I was supposed to be talking about Riserris. Sorry, that literally just kicked in there. But should you bring her to Awakening 7? Just take your time. I suggest just take your time, because if you're not gonna run hunters, there's really no point. Panda there, you can 2-shot him, 3-shot him, or whatever the case may be. But to run to go do it, there's not really any need for right now. She doesn't bring to the table what I would want, which is what I said from the very first moment I heard that she was going to be Awakening, is her giving Windfears the ability to revive. I just don't understand why that's not in her Awakening kit. That would make her so much better. Yona reviving, Leo even reviving. Who else is over there? Barag, all of those Windfear heroes, because again, I think Terran's going to become a lot stronger with the new support. The next is support. The next new hero should be a support. So again, overall, I'm impressed by her damage. I am. Her other stuff, it needs work. But I'll hyper evolve her and we'll revisit what is what. I don't think she'll help us with Twilight Lands. I think so. I can't even see it anymore. Twilight Lands is here. That's very annoying. But of course, when it comes to Twilight Lands, the main boss is going to be those whales. So make sure your assassins are ready to go. Hopefully you got the new assassin. He does some amazing damage. As you can see, he is my icon over here, or whatever you want to call it, right? But all in all, Riserris, take your time. No need to rush. Those universal crystals there, was it a waste? Possibly, because the next Awakening hero comes in about a month. But with that being said, the Easter event's around the corner, so you know they're gonna throw us some goodies over there, and we'll end up starting to prepare for the new Awakening hero. Because again, let's check out my heroes here when it comes to Awakening. Nope, not here. When it comes to Awakening, Leo is next. I'm literally very close. I just need to get the resources. Tomorrow I'll get him to Awakening 7. And when it comes to Res is just being Res, right? Res, slow build him. Maz is pretty much tapped out. It's gonna be a while before I even bring him to Awakening 8, and there really is no point. Daniel's tapped out. I could bring him to 9, but again, I was focused on Leo. So what I'm going to do is actually just pick one and work from there. So just slowly collect their soul crystal. I think it's best to finish Dan because he's closest to getting to 10. Because now, even when she gets added to the store, I don't need to rush to get her to 7. She's already there. So that's the other side of that. Going forward, in terms of soul crystals, I'll just hold on to them for the next Awakening hero. So that's kind of how I'm going to go about it. Glad that she's 7 now. I don't really have to worry about her. The other thing I need is a lot of dust. I'm starting to realize that you do need it. Whenever you see it, pick it up. Don't pass up on it. That's why I went ahead and grabbed it over here too in Endless Battles. I picked it up here. I didn't pass up on it. That is 500. So definitely make sure you pick that up before it goes away. And that's my nugget for today. So if you made it this far in the video, I want to see who's making it all the way back here, right? For my research purposes. The word of today is win, because we got one and we were struggling. So comment down below, win. And if you're new to my channel, you want tips about maintaining your resources and improving your account, this is a channel you want to subscribe to. And for those that's been rocking with me, make sure you hit the like button to help out with the algorithm. Without further ado, I want to thank you for watching. Till the next video, peace.